Lads, Reds Cozy Games here, back with another episode. Today, what I thought we would do is I would go through the prep that I've done for the soon-to-be arriving World Cup promo, and then I thought we'd open a few packs. It's not going to be too many packs this time around. The club's pretty bare when it comes to fodder, at least the super cheap non-rare fodder. So I wasn't able to make any 80 plus packs. It's funny because yesterday I actually made an episode. Well, I say I made an episode, I made a half of an episode. I made, I think it was 15 80 plus packs, and I loaded up with some Fifa points, and I opened a bunch of packs. To be fair, the packs really weren't very good. I think I packed a Donnarumma, and and an informed delict, non-tradable, and that was it. And then I went into the draft, and it was an absolutely crazy draft, but partway through the draft, the FIFA froze, and I waited for about 3 minutes, and unfortunately it just never froze. The problem with that was because I had to then close down the game. Something that happens on the PSN if you close down the game that you are recording, the recording stops, and unfortunately I just didn't feel right putting out an episode, even if I'd made it 2 parts. It just didn't feel right. I make these episodes to help people relax, and even sleep, and it didn't have the way it ended. I felt like it was a bad vibe, and I didn't, if the video had helped people relax, I didn't want to do that and make people feel a bit funny. So instead I decided just to scrap it, to come back today and to make another episode. But what I want to do is I want to show the draft that I did make, because it's one of the most incredible drafts I think I've ever done, and it's not very good when it comes to chemistry or any of that, but just take a look at the players. Let's go into this. Take a look at those players there. I don't think I have ever drafted Pele or Eusebio, and they both came in the same episode. Unfortunately, we picked the 4-2-2, and obviously neither of them are a cam. Pretty sure you can make at least, or you might even be able to make both of them a cam in game, but as you know, this year in draft you're not able to change the position, and off position gives you no cam. But I figured they were such good players that it just made sense to start them anyway. And I don't know if I can see that he has a cam. And as you can see on the bench, we even have some fantastic players there. So it was one of those episodes where we just didn't get offered players for the positions that we had, but I mean, I think this is one of my favourite drafts I've ever made. Definitely one of the most fun ones to play. I have to say, this Martinez goalkeeper card, possibly the worst goalkeeper I've used in this game, maybe ever in FIFA. Oh my gosh, the things that he was doing in game, it was staggering. But maybe if I was a better defender, that wouldn't have made a difference. But yeah, so I did just want to show off the draft because it was definitely a fun one. I've got a bit of a frog in my throat, so let's have a quick drink. Anyways, let's claim the rewards. Jumbo Premium Gold and a Premium Gold pack. Sometimes in these rewards you can get a player pack. So let's save the packs. First off, I want to show the prep that I've done for the new World Cup promo. So, if I go to club, and then squad, and then across to go, first of all, this is the untradeable team that I'm basically rocking at the minute. It's a fun one. It's not a good one. Well, I say it's not a good one. Koulibaly is absolutely incredible. Canate too. I really enjoy Canate. This Haaland card is absolutely disgusting, as is Sterling and Rodrigo. I don't think too much of the Shevchenko card so far. And I quite like Capdevere, but I wouldn't say that he's any better than most of the left backs I've used so far. We also did this objective because why not? And I believe this Benes SBC objective is going to go to an 87 soon, so I think I'm going to build a squad around him soon too. Anyway, we are here to see the prep. Now what I've done in preparation for the World Cup promo is stock up on fodder for SBCs, basically. Fodder currently, as of recording this, I am recording this at 9 PM on the 3rd of November. Fodder is pretty damn low currently because we've had a few days of terrible promos, basically. Not promos, but terrible 6 o'clock content from EA. And today marquee matchups was released, so people were doing that and then undercutting people hugely on the market. So what I did was I went through and I basically picked up every cheap 89, 88, 87 and 86, as well as every cheap 85 too. And I basically club stocked and may well also do an 84 club stock. I probably will because I do have enough, but I've spent, if I go to my transfer list and show you that too, I have spent 2 million coins, actually more like 2.2 million coins on fodder for this event. Now, obviously, I don't know exactly what EA are going to do, but they have made a big thing about this World Cup mode slash promo. It's not going to be a mode exactly, but so I am expecting them to smash the content out of the park, and I'm expecting them to basically try and kill everybody's clubs from fodder. So I decided, whilst fodder was cheap, and whilst I think I can get away with, if they don't manage to do that, I still think I should be able to get out for 4, close to what I put in. I decided I'd do a full stock, and like I said, I'm probably going to go through and buy 84s as well. So with that done, with my explanation out of the way, let's jump into the store. We'll open these 3 packs first, and then we'll see what promos we have. I'm not going to go stupid heavy on packs. I'm going to save a few FIFA points, but let's have a look and see what we can get out of these packs here first. First pack, Gelson Martins. I have noticed that there are an outrageous amount of players with 90 plus pace this year. Usually right backs, right mids, left mids. That days. Like I said earlier, the club is kind of hurting at the minute for low-rated fodder, so I am, whilst it's not preferable, I am quite happy just to stock the club with as many low-rated players as possible. Okay, those 3 packs weren't so good, but honestly, wasn't expecting them to be, so quite happy enough with that. Now, what promos do we have? So we have 25k packs and 45k packs. So let's start with a couple of the 45k packs, and then we'll see where we go from there. First one. Rafa. Nothing too good in here. Is he presenting? No, he is not. I'm just going to give them a quick check. Nope. Okay, so none of these appear to be sellable, so we will quick sell them. Let's get another one. Can we have a walkout? No, we cannot. Always Tillemans, right? It always seems to be Tillemans. We got a Lamar in there too. And we'll throw them all in the club. Let's open a couple of the 25k packs. This is Henderson. No, Calvin Phillips. See if he's selling. He is not. And I guess Lozano also is not. That's fine by me. So, I'd like to know, do you think that EA are going to nail this World Cup promo? Or do you think it's just going to be a glorified money grab? Of course, we have Black Friday just around the corner. So I'm kind of thinking that EA were probably not going to do lightning rounds until Black Friday. At least I know in recent years that's been the same. Each time for the last few years, Black Friday has been the first time that they did lightning rounds. So I am sort of wondering if, because it's a World Cup year and it's a bit different to normal, they might sort of break their own rules in a way. Oh, here we go. Perisic. Oh, that is a wonderful ball. That is a wonderful ball. That's our second out of position card. And of course, today EA mentioned that they're going to basically be providing out of position players for the entirety of FIFA 23. I think this card's around about 130, yeah. So I imagine it's around 135, just under 140. That is a huge pack. I'm so happy with that. And if you'd actually seen, I have been using this Perisic card. I do want to try him in cam rather than right mid. I've sort of been using his lone card in right mid out of necessity more than actually wanting to play him there. So I do kind of want to it's not a walkout this one, so we'll just skip ahead. Jesus Navas may be selling. I think maybe he is selling. Actually, we did see some at his minimum, didn't we? So I guess he probably isn't. I'll put him up anyway. So we're at 1900 points. So let's do 3 more of these. Then at least we have a couple or 3 sets of draft so we have enough FIFA points for a few tries at draft in the next few days. In form, I don't think it's a walkout. It is not, but we'll take it. That's 10k FIFA points coins, right? He actually appears to be selling for more than minimum, but not by very much. I'm not really certain why someone would be buying that card, to be honest. We'll chuck him in the club for now anyway. Let's grab one more. That's the second time we've packed him, I think. No, different one this time. There we go. Well, we have to say that that was a success. What it will say is that our last 2 videos, that, assuming this doesn't crash, of course, our last 2 videos, we have packed to rule breakers and we have had decent pack luck. But yesterday's pack luck was absolutely atrocious. So I guess in a way it does even out, but it does look as if we've had really good pack luck. If you only watched the last 2 videos and maybe you didn't listen to the audio, I'm sure there's some people that watch the videos that don't listen to the audio because they just don't like this type of video, you know, and that's totally cool, that's fine. So our options this time, the 422, which I used yesterday, the 451, the 442 flat, the 433 false 9, and the 3421. I've tried this 433 false 9 and it just feels like I don't know if it's just a bad formation or if it just doesn't work for me, for my style of play, but there's no way that I would pick this ever, I don't think. The 4-5-1 attack is kind of a nice formation to pick for draft, I think, though I am under the impression, and I do have the feeling, that this year the right mid and left mid positions are really underwhelming in draft, where of course you can't change the position. The 4-2-2 is a great formation, but I played it yesterday and of course I didn't get the positions I needed for it, so I think I'm going to go with the 4-5-1 attack. Our captain this time. Okay, so of course, this assignment card just got a hefty upgrade, and with it, his card has tripled or even quadrupled in price in the space of 20 minutes. If you invested in this card, GG's, well played. I would love to pick this Hernandez card, but it doesn't play, So we're going to go with the Pele card. Not the same Pele, of course, that we had yesterday. And our striker, I guess we're going to go with this Avia card. Muriel also looks like a decent player. In fact, Muriel's card just looks so much better. He's 5'8" with high work rates. I really don't rate high for a striker this year. I think we're going to take Muriel. It's not ideal because the Colombian nationality is not great for linking, but let's see what happens. I have to say also that's a great dynamic image. This Nakata card, it has to be one of my favourite heroes this year. Honestly, I was using him in the draft yesterday and he felt just as good as Pele and Eusebio. Obviously the Pele and Eusebio were both the baby versions, I believe, so actually I think the Pele was the mid, but this Nakata card did feel every bit as good. I would also kind of like to pick this Lucas Vasquez, just because I haven't tried it, but I think we're going to go with Nakata. Of course, Nakata gives our Muriel a nice link there too. This isn't such a good selection. This doesn't really link with anything that we've got going currently. We actually have, if we look, our three current nations, they're not very good when it comes to chemistry, are they? Maybe we should have picked the Vasquez in that last setup. We could take Soler here. He does have a decent card and he does get the League One chem there with Pele. It also is a good nation, which is kind of vital currently. I think Bellingham probably has the best card overall here. I mean, on face value, Soler has the best card, but I believe that Bellingham has a lot more in-game stats. Let's go with Soler. I like the card too. Son. It's got to be Son, right? It has to be Son. Yet another off-nation. This could be interesting. We may need to just go... I was going to say we may need to just go all League One, but if we did that, of course, Muriel wouldn't do so well. Oh gosh, and now I want to take Salah. I really want to take Salah. I'm going to take Salah, I think. He does get a 1 chem boost from Son. Give us Trent. No Trent, but we do have Walker. Or we could go with Quadrado. This Walker card is absolutely incredible this year. But Quadrado is also always pretty damn good. And he's got such a good link with Muriel, who I just don't see us being able to link. Otherwise, I am kind of in hopes of finding another striker. Though, I think if we could find a different striker, it would sort of solve all of our issues. Let's think about this. I'm going to gamble on getting a different striker. I think even if we went Quadrado, I don't know. I think then Soler's going to be an issue. this one. If we go with Walker, then we're gambling on being able to pick up a different striker, and we'd probably still have issues with Soler. But if we did go with Walker, maybe we could get a De Bruyne or centre mid too. If we go with Quadrado, then we pretty much commit to just going Serie A with the remainder of our picks whenever we can. I think, you know what, I'm going to go with Walker because the Muriel card is not that good, is it? And it feels like we're sacrificing a lot to try to get Muriel on cam. This Walker card is an absolutely fantastic card, and it will do us well. So I think it makes sense to go with the Walker. We have better Premier League players here than we do the Serie A, so let's hope that we can get the Serie A on cam. And because of this, I actually am going to go to the reserves. Wow, Neymar, cam card, Renato Sanchez, centre mid. That card's kind of epic, I kind of want to use it. This card's also absolutely epic. I think we take Neymar here, and we replace Nakata, and I can use Nakata as a super sub. Like that, and we just hope we can replace Muriel. Let's pick these two here. Nothing good here. Let's take just Trippier here. No striker, unfortunately. In fact, not a single playable pick, so we'll go with that. Martinelli doesn't really help anything, does he? We could just pick Bruno, I guess. Right, let's go to the reserves. Striker is really all we're concentrating on currently. I'm not too worried. Else, come on, this is a good pick. Oh my gosh. Pele again. Oh wow. I just can't pass up Pele. I can't do it. I'd even do that, prefer to do that than play Muriel. I think. Okay, our last reserve, last chance for a striker. And we didn't do it, unfortunately. I think we're just going to play Pele there. We're just going to call this. We're just going to commit to not having full cam here, I think. Because Pele is just too good otherwise. It's crazy that we get him two days in a row. Maybe it's not that crazy. Maybe they've just upped the chances of getting him all of a sudden. I also will say that in that last draft I played yesterday, the one that was corrupted, I was using just the basic Ben Godfrey card at centre back, and he was absolutely awesome in game. Absolutely lights out. I have used his was it Rule Breakers? I think it was a Rule Breakers one, and that was really good too. But I didn't expect his just basic card to be good, and it was absolutely fantastic. Let's take Max Moreno, and hope we can get a better left back in the choices. I think we're forced to take Ortega here. Okay. Nothing usable here, so we'll take Pellegrini. Zinchenko seems to be the one that we need. PSG centre back. Oh, that's unfortunate. If that was a right back, it would have been pretty damn perfect. We'll just take the best player. Give us Donnarumma. No Donnarumma, unfortunately. Pau Lopez doesn't give them full, does he? No, he doesn't. We lose it elsewhere. But I think I'd rather have Neymar. Oh dear, that we do lose it on Salah. I was going to say I think I'd rather have Neymar and Soler on full chem than Walker and Zinchenko, but we also lose it on Salah. So, but if we do get if we can get a Premier League or a League One manager here, I think we can do that either way. So Premier League or League One. Oh, we don't get it, unfortunately. That would give Soler one though. I don't think anything else changes anything, right? It does not, so unless, no. Okay, let's just do that and get Soler on full chem. So there we go. That was, I think, I mean, there's no Eusebio, but I still think this is a decent draft. Our defence is pretty damn awful, let's be honest. We have 4 bad players in there, so the defence is not great. But I'm not too worried about that because I should be scoring lots of goals with these. Sorry, I'm just organising these and losing my train of thought as I do. I should be able to score plenty of goals with this forward line. I'm really happy with that draft. I would say it was a really fun one. It's a shame that we had to that we didn't get a different striker option the whole time. I also would like to apologise because my dog is snoring in the background. I very much hope that's not coming across on the mic. But thank you so much for watching this episode. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think is going to, how well you think EA is going to do with the new World Cup mode. And if you got this far, please consider leaving a like and a subscription to help me reach more people so that I can make more videos that hopefully help more people to relax and chill out and potentially sleep. But until next time, stay cozy.